today's episode of The Daily Blend. I'm your host, AC, and we are joined in studio today by Kerry Townsend, the Executive Director of Unbound Book Festival. How are you, Kerry?
Oh, great. How are you?
I am good. Good to have you here.
Yeah. So the Unbound Book Festival is coming up in a couple of weeks, April 17th through the 20th. We're really excited to welcome Minjin Lee to our keynote this year. She'll be here Friday night. Tickets are available now. They're free, but you just need to reserve one on our website. So.
Okay. And how important is it for people to reserve tickets? Because I know Unbound has gotten pretty popular here.
It's awesome, isn't it? It's pretty important to us, so we can so we know how many people will be coming, and we don't want to oversell. But if you don't get a ticket, just come on anyway. There are always seats available, or there have been every year. So this year we're at Jesse Hall, which is also exciting. There'll be a few more seats available.
Okay. And for anybody who might be listening or watching who might be unfamiliar, just give us a little bit of the Unbound story or history.
10 years ago, Alex George and a team of other creative intellectuals in town decided they wanted to set up a book festival. Like, Alex had been traveling to other book festivals across the country, and he said, Columbia is a town that needs this too. So he started the festival that year. It was on Stevens College campus for the first 3 or 4 years, I believe. And then we had COVID, so we had some online festival, which was, still just as great, different format. And now it is downtown. So the location downtown makes it really nice that you can hop between the Broadway Hotel and Top 10 Wines. And so there are lots of benefits of being downtown too. And Stevens College was wonderful as well. But
yeah. And what other kinds of events are happening around? I know there's lots of panels. What other kinds of events are happening around this festival?
This year we'll have a lit crawl. This is the second year for the lit crawl. That is Thursday night. It starts at 10:30, so those late night readers. It is also downtown. So it starts at Orr Street Studios and ends at the Broadway Brewery. But we'll go to Hexagon Alley and other locations downtown. So that is like quick little 30 minutes at each of the venues. Different authors will be presenting some of their work, kind of as an intro to the rest of the weekend. And then Friday, like we said, is the keynote with Minjin Lee. But Saturday are the panels. We have a couple of panels. We have one about writing addiction. There's one called Literary Birdwatching, The Thing with Feathers. So that should be fun. There's a panel about the mighty Mississippi. There's a panel about coffee called Bitter Beans. So the best thing about the festival is that if you're interested in a topic and you maybe haven't heard of the author, or maybe you have, you can just go to those panels. So we love for people to stay all day. We love for you to try out a panel or two that fits into your schedule. We have a couple of special events this year. We're going to have a zine magazine workshop. So if you want to make zines, which are like little mini magazines, which should be fun. We're going to have a competition for the top 100 New York Times best 100 books of the year.
Oh.
So Pachiko, Minjin Lee's book, was on the New York Times top 100 list. I don't know if you remember that. It came out a couple of years ago, but it was like the best books of the century, or maybe of all time. I can't remember. But anyway, we're going to have a tournament style smackdown for people that are interested in determining what they think was the best book of the 20th century.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. It should be fun. It's at 6:00. The panel description says, come and find out. So it'll be interesting to see how that all shakes out. Our programming committee has done a really good job of putting together unique, interesting panels that meet a variety of interests.
So. Oh, it sounds like it.
Yeah.
It sounds like some high-spirited.
Oh, yeah. And I think that's the thing about the festival is like it might sound kind of fancy, but it's not. It's just fun. It's fun to go spend a Saturday thinking about like other ways like literature and nonfiction and poetry are connected and a part of our worlds every day. So.
Yeah, I like that you specified that it might sound fancy, but it's not.
Yeah.
Because I think sometimes people can get intimidated a little bit.
Oh, sure.
Literature. It can sound,
yeah.
But if you love books, if you love
books.
to read, like come out and check it out.
Yeah.
You might find something that maybe, and like for me, like I'm a generally a fiction person, right? And so I may be like, oh, this is for me. But you sometimes have to try something.
Yeah, you want it to be more
know if you like it. And then you might get out here and find a group of folks that you've never met before. And figure out, you might find your people.
Yeah, and who are also interested in the same things you are. Or even if you don't know if you're interested in something, that's the best way to explore it, is to hear some people who are really into it talk about it. So, I mean, coffee. I think we all love coffee.
Don't we?
Or tea or something. And so it's interesting to hear, like, or think about how they're going to interconnect, like, the nonfiction aspects, like how you grow coffee and like its place in the world, but then also its place in society and people who've been writing with coffee and about coffee. And but that's true for all of it. Like, and I'm really interested in the panel about the Mississippi River. I think that's something for sure all Missourians might be kind of interested in.
Yeah.
So.
And where can people find information for anybody who's listening or watching now? Where can they find the information about these panels?
Everything is on our website, unboundbookfestival.com. But we're also on social on Instagram and Facebook at Unbound Book Festival. So you can check that location for updates too. If you follow us on any of those sites, you'll get regular reminders about the festival updates, a little bit more information about that Best Book Smackdown that's coming. So we also have a unique opportunity for those that want to be writers themselves. On Sunday, we have the Write On writing workshop. So that there's a small fee for that. That's the only thing that has required fee the whole weekend. And you do need to register for that. So, but that is on the day Sunday. You'll be working with other authors. We have a first page rodeo. So the winner of the first page rodeo. So aspiring writers have submitted their work. So that'll be
That's
fun.
exciting.
Yeah,
that's
totally
exciting. Yeah, and really nice for aspiring writers to get a chance to be with other
writers.
With other writers. What a great opportunity.
Yeah.
That's a great opportunity. Okay, so the website again is
unboundbookfestival.com.
Okay, unboundbookfestival.com. You can get all the information that Kerry talked about. And remember, this is a free event.
Free.
It's a free event. Yeah. I mean, you cannot.
It'll be a beautiful Saturday. There are events for kids too at Daniel Boone Public Library. So or Columbia Public Library. So join them too.
There you go. There you go. I don't think you can go wrong. Can't go wrong. All right, Kerry, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.